Hello, boys and girls. It's Miss Fournier. You can't see me, but you can hear me. Today, I am giving you a small little assignment in addition to the makeup work that you have to, or catch up work, we should say, that you have to do today. So, again, today is just like what Mrs. Ortiz said. It's a day to make sure that you're catching up on all your assignments. We're going to be plugging away, us teachers, at the grades and putting those grades in for those standards in the next week or so. So you want to get a really good progress report. So make sure all those assignments are caught up. And if you have any questions, email your teachers or send them a private message through Google Classroom. Okay. But in front of you on this video, you see the study guide for today. It's the world map. So let's go to the directions. Directions are in slide 2. Directions. In order to travel the world once this pandemic is over, I'm dying to travel, just FYI. You'll first need a passport. However, do you know where you want to travel? Label the map to help you decide where you might jet set off to. Make sure to include the 7 continents, 5 major oceans, 2 special lines, and an added bonus is if you can identify 3 places you want to travel by putting a star or a picture that represents that place over where it's located in the world. All right, so I want you to go ahead and be practicing your map skills, your continents and oceans with this map. All right, so I'm going to show you how to insert and start to label this map. So I'm going to do one of the continents. So I'm going to flip back over to the first page. And how you want to do it is you want to insert text box. So I'm going to do one that all of you should know, and that is where we live. What continent do we live on? North America. I'm sure that's what you are all thinking, right? All right, so we're going to hit insert text box, and then we're going to drag it over the continent of North America. North America. Okay. Now you can change it. You can make it a little funky if you want. I'm totally cool with that as long as it's accurate. Lobster. I might change it to lobster. I like neon colors, so maybe you can go ahead and change it to some fun, funky colors. Let's do a bright pink. Okay. And then you just simply have it labeled. Okay. And again, you want to keep on inserting. So the next one, you're going to go insert. You're going to drag it over the continent you want to name next. And you're simply going to type in what that continent is. All right. Now you're going to do the same thing for the oceans. So, that. All right. Then you would insert text box, drag it. I'm doing ocean, over an ocean. And again, type the name of the ocean. Now, if it doesn't show up, it's a little too dark, just go ahead and change the color. I'll make it bright yellow. Okay? So you need to have the 7 continents labeled, 5 major oceans, and then the 2 special lines, which was on the document from Monday. If you're not sure, you can always message me. But I'm going to go and delete that. 2 special lines. We have one that goes through England here and parts of Africa and France. It's France and Spain. Straight down. Okay. And it marks 0 degrees longitude. Longitude. And this special line, which goes across, which is kind of slanted. I couldn't get straight on this slide, but goes across the way is marks 0 degrees latitude. So you want to, again, insert those text boxes and then simply type it in. And again, this is in the black margin, so Control copy, Control Alt. You want to change it to something nice and bright. Moon's tail, nice bright blue. Okay? All right. Once you're done with that, then the bonus is you can say where you want to travel to. And I'm going to use the example that I put on the directions, which was, let's say, an Eiffel Tower over Paris in Europe. Okay? So here, I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to go to Insert. I'm going to go to Image this time, and I'm going to search the web. And you guys are so much better than I am at this, but you can do it a different way by searching on a separate tab. And you just want to pick, let's say we'll do this white one. We're going to hit Insert. Now that's way too big, right? So then you're going to have to shrink it down. Pretty small. The map's small. And we're going to kind of put it where it is, which is in France. Now, if you're not sure, you know what? Maybe I can fill the background so it stands out. And you can make it as fancy or just plain as you want, as long as all those things are there. So let's say I want to make a shape around it. You can also put shapes. So maybe you want to put a heart where you want to travel. Put a heart right there. And then you just change that shape and make it nice bright pink. And move it. I'm just going to shrink it just a little bit here. A little small. Okay. All right. And you can always zoom in to help see yourself. Okay. So view and then zoom and say 200. This way you can kind of see more or less where you're putting it. Oh, why did it delete it? Oh, it moved up there. It's silly. All right. We'll move it back down. Okay. All right. You zoom, fit. Okay. Oh, it moved it. I moved it. Sorry, guys. I'm not showing the best example here. But I'm not redoing this. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right. And then you can simply write what it is in the notes. So the first stop I would go to is Paris, France. Okay. I actually have been there. I do love that city, but it's not my favorite place to visit. Okay. And if you don't know where to look or where to visit, ask a family member, ask a sibling. Okay. And you can go ahead and check out those places. So if you need a map to know where Paris, France is, you would just go here, map of Paris, France. And actually, let's go to images so you have a better view of it. Boop. Here we go. So it's not near any water, but it's towards the north end of the country of France. So you want to kind of plop it right there. Okay. All right, so that's what you have to do. You have to make sure that you label all 7 continents, 5 major oceans, the 2 special lines, and for bonus points, you label 3 places that you want to go to by putting an object, putting a picture in the spot where they actually are located. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you catch up on all your work. And remember, listen to some of that music. Try some of the music that some of your classmates were mentioning that they want to listen to or see a concert in with. All right? Have a great Wednesday. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now.